Digital forensics can make an impact on your organization. In addition to, in the case of our thing, catching bad guys, you can use digital forensics to determine what threat was, what threat attacked you, and then to try to find mitigations for that threat so that you can become more secure. So it's not only about catching bad guys, it's also about preventing the bad guy from getting you. I think the most important security concern we have is the mobility explosion. We have so many, everybody wants an iPad or they want an Android or whatever, and we don't have the money to support all of that stuff because of course we need to make them 142-2 compliant, and these are all new platforms. It takes a lot of money to make them compliant, and everybody wants one, you know, regardless of whether it's the Microsoft or the Android or the Apple operating system. They all want one, and we're very concerned about this explosion because in some cases people are going out and getting them on their own and using them and putting data that we might consider sensitive on them without taking into consideration the security impacts of that. First of all, I think that the most important thing that I get out of GTRA is networking, and I'm talking about networking with my government peers and networking with our contracting support folks. The one I did in December, we brought several contractors into ATF to talk about the different technologies and how those technologies, and we're actually doing business with at least one of them that I know of. In terms of this particular conference, we haven't been to the 25.1 is in a few minutes, and I'm planning on going to that one. I think that's very important. I really believe that Conundra has some really great ideas, and but I think that the biggest problem we have in implementing those ideas is there's a lot of resistance to change, and it's mostly because people are comfortable with their own sandboxes, and they don't want to, it's my sandbox, stay out of it, and we need more of a cooperative attitude. I'm retired military, and in military it's the team, and there's not as much team in the federal government, and I don't mean that in a pejorative sense. I mean that's true in a lot of locations. The benefit that I find, I really very much like the little boardroom things where we talk to the contractors and other govies in a very quick environment. You know, and it's about a specific subject, and it's not necessarily contractors trying to sell to me. I mean, you know, we have, and I mean that's okay, but we have there are plenty of people that are trying to do that all the time to us govies. This is more of a collegial type of. It just seems more collegial and less intense in terms of the sales thing. And so we talk about more things. And it's also having another govie in the in the little room. It's not a room, but you know what I mean. Having another govie there, we're talking about more things that are important to the government in general rather than to my own organization. It's a great location. You should come.